Hey, what's up, guys? This is Horns, Texas. Um, my first YouTube video. Been watching a lot of the retro gaming videos, Game Chasers, Retro Hunters. Another one, Echo 036. I like watching his. I like seeing checking out his pickups. It's always pretty cool. He's also from Texas, just like me. So I decided to go ahead and show you some of my pickups that I pick up throughout the week and the weekend. I like going to thrift shops and antique shops and Goodwills and stuff from where I'm from down here. And so let me go ahead and show you a pickup I got yesterday. It was a guy on Craigslist. He had a Super Nintendo for sale, and it came with, I believe, 43 games. He sent me a list of the games he had, so I got to check them out. And he had a lot of pretty good games in there, so it was worth it just with the games. I'll resell the Super Nintendo, get most of my money back. Wanted $45, so that was pretty cool. So let me go ahead and show you these games. Lemmings, Mortal Kombat 2, Pac-Man 2. I think there's 2 of these in there, so I won't show you the other one. I think there's a few doubles in there, but that's okay. I can throw them in with the Super Nintendo when I sell it. Kirby's Avalanche, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mickey Mouse Magical Quest, John Madden Football 93, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Super Mario World. I believe there's a double of that one in there. American Gladiators. This one's pretty cool to find in there. Battletoads, Battle Maniacs. Star Fox. Donkey Kong Country. Super Empire Strikes Back. Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Bust Loose. Frogger, Ren and Stimpy Vidiots, Cold Shadow, Hook, Aladdin, Killer Instinct, Clay Fighter, Uniracers, Jurassic Park. There's another one that was pretty cool to see that was in here. Mega Man X, Mortal Kombat, Donkey Kong Country 2. My Super Nintendo collection is kind of small right now. That's why I was glad to pick this lot of Super Nintendo games up, build my Super Nintendo collection up a little bit. Animaniacs, Terminator 2, Goof Troop, Super Turrican, another cool one to find in here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. That was pretty cool to find. NHL Stanley Cup, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Madden 97, another Pac-Man, Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage, Jungle Book, Super Game Boy, Doom, another pretty cool find, Top Gear 3000, Scooby-Doo Mystery, another Super Mario World, and that's last but not least, Speedy Gonzales, Los Gatos Bandidos. There you go. So yeah, that's the pickup from yesterday, Craigslist haul. Pretty good deal, I think. A lot of the games I didn't have, so that was pretty cool to add to my collection. other day was leaving my house. We went, and right around the corner there's some little shops. I think there's like a dog grooming shop or something like that, and there's something else. But there's this one shop that it was like closed, but this guy had garage sale signs out front, and the place looked empty. And but we decided to go ahead and stop. It was just right around the corner, so we stopped. I walked in. I'm always looking for video games anywhere I go, so that's what I did. He had some video games, some PlayStation 2 games I saw. Some lady was looking at them, so I had to wait till she was done to go check them out. She went and paid for. She picked up a couple of them, I believe, and she paid and she left. So I went behind her and looked and see what they were, and they were a bunch of Japanese import PlayStation 2 games. I don't really know nothing about them. Never had any before, so I thought they were pretty cool to see. I'd never seen them before. So I went ahead and I asked him how much he wanted for them. He said $1 a piece. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I went ahead and just picked all of them up for $1. I mean, they're all pretty good shape. All of them have the manuals and everything. They're pretty good shape. I'll show you some of them. I think there's a couple of them I knew what they were. I got to figure out what they were. This one, Onimusha, I believe. Here's a couple other Onimushas. Guilty Gear. Only thing in English there. The rest all in Japanese. So those were the ones that I could figure out what they were. These are the two that have eluded me. I don't know what they are. If anybody knows what they are or could tell me what they are, what game it is, I cannot figure it out for nothing. This one. Alright, if you know what they're worth or what they are, help me out. Let me know. They look pretty cool, so I picked all of them up for $1 a piece, so that's pretty cool. Went to Bowie, I believe this past weekend, for the second Monday. There was supposed to storm there, and so not a lot of people showed up. There was a few people I found that were selling, one game, they just had laying around. So let me show you those. One of the first stalls I stopped at, he was like he was like a vendor there. He was selling video games, but they weren't all that good. And like a dollar pile, he had these in there. Some Dreamcast games, Frogger 2. It's in the plastic, but I believe he just resold them himself, or somebody else did. It doesn't look like it came from a store like this. There's another Frogger 2. He only wanted $1 a piece, so I just went ahead and picked them up. I mean, they look pretty nice, the games and everything, so I went and picked those up for $1. Also, as walking around there, picked up a couple other games. This lady had a few N64 games. All of them sports titles except for this one. It was only $2, so I just went ahead and picked it up. Didn't have it, so. Also, the same lady that had that, she had some video game drawers to keep your video games in. One was a PlayStation 1, and one was a N64 game drawer. So I asked her how much she wanted for them, and she thought for a second. I thought she was gonna save me like $10 or $15, but sorry, that's my phone. I thought she was gonna say $10 or $15 for them, and then she said 3 a piece. I was like, cool, I'll take them. So I picked them up. I don't have them out right now. I'll maybe show you in a later video, but they're probably about that big. They're black. There's 2 of them, and I got them in my game room right now. So those are pretty cool to pick up. Walked around a little bit. There was one other person. She was selling some Super Nintendo games. I asked her about them. She wanted seemed like she wanted too much for them. She had a Super Nintendo there. I think she wanted like $60 for it. She told me that she had paid a lot of money for it. She was just trying to get some of her money back. I was like, I don't know who's gonna buy that, but okay. I asked her about one game, and she only said $3 for it, so I can't believe that. She was asking a lot for the other one, so I picked it up. $3, Joe and Mac. So that was my finds from the second Monday. We drove around Bowie, thrift shops, antique shops and stuff, looking around. Stopped at a few. One thrift shop, they didn't really have nothing in there. From watching some of the other YouTube videos, so they say to go through the CDs, and I did. So I found about one game, PlayStation game, Wild 9. Never played it before. It was only 25 cents, so I was like, oh, what the heck? I ain't finding nothing else. Might as well pick it up. So that was pretty cool. Went to another thrift shop. Yes, they had some few video games. Nothing any good, but they had these Sega CD games. They only wanted $2 for them, so I picked them up. This one, NBA Jam. It's in pretty good condition. Manual, everything. Even comes with the styrofoam still in there. Everything's pretty good condition. Same thing, Joe Montana football. Picked that one up. And that's all they had, with some other few games, but they weren't that good. So that's it for the Bowie. Wish I could have got some more, but you know, driving all that way. Anyway, so the other day I went to my local Goodwill, and I was looking for some games. I usually don't go to my Goodwills. I'll see a lot of other people's videos that they go to their Goodwills and stuff, and they get some pretty good deals. Not here, man. Our Goodwills, they're just like resellers at the flea market, man. I don't know who the heck runs these ones down here. I don't know, but they book them like they price them full price. I mean, whatever retail is, and it's tough. But I went in there and I was looking at the games. They had some Nintendo games, and then they had this box of Nintendo game. I was like, oh man, they're gonna ask crazy price for that. I knew it. I knew they're going to. And so, anyways, I asked the lady behind the register. Said, hey, can I see that game right there? And she handed it to me, and it said $5 on it. I was like, oh, I was shocked to see that, $5. So, anyways, I picked it up. They only wanted $5 for it, boxed. Rampart. It's pretty cool. That was pretty cool to find. I couldn't believe that. My Goodwill's down here. So that was my last find. So I'm gonna start making more of these videos. I think in my next video I'm gonna show you a haul of Sega Genesis box games I picked up. It was probably about a month ago, but it's probably one of my biggest scores that I've gotten, and a pretty good score. So I definitely want to show you these Sega Genesis box games, and my next episode I'll show you those. Some of my other stuff I picked up last month. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. Tune in for my next video, and I'll talk to y'all later.